Hello, ladies. I am so happy to welcome you on our energy session. And now, when you already start to declutter in your physical space, you organizing everything, and you're getting more and more things in order, getting more and more clarity. Around you and of course in your head as well, right? In your mental state, in your mind, in your thoughts are becoming more and more organized, and you already feel so much better. You already feel so much energy release. That's amazing. I do personally like to feel that. But today, ladies, we are need to move further. And after that physical level of decluttering goes the next one, and this is energetic. So it's so important for us to maintain that high energy levels in order to achieve our goals, to have our dreams, to live our dream life, to be that resourceful, amazing women that we all want to be. And all these are concentrated on that higher levels of energy. And that's very interesting, because I don't know about you, but before myself, I didn't really thought too much about the energy, how it comes to us, that we need to be mindful about using it, that we need it so much in order to create the things in our life, right? So we put our energy and then we create the things that we have in our life. This is amazing. That's why we are such amazing creatures. We need energy for everything, for our relationship, for to do our work, to do our self-care, to even to talk to people, right? That's why it is so important to constantly renew that important resource. By the way, there are 3 resources that we have. Maybe you guess which one. 2 other one, because energy is one of them. So another one is your time, that is not renewable, unfortunately. We only have a limited amount of time per day, only 24 hours. When they're gone, they're gone. Yes. And another resource is money, right? So the money are renewable resource. Actually, the most easiest to renew the resource of the money, which is great. And the energy is also a resource that we need to renew, and that we can renew. And as a opposed to money that we need to earn, they're not just given to us most of the time. Even that happens as well, especially for us women. But with energy, it's freely circulating if you don't block it. We're going to talk about that. But we are given that amount of energy every day. When we wake up, we're already getting some. So that's a good thing. Now, what is important is how we really use this, and how we maintain it, and that we are conscious about that we have that resource, that energy, that is so important to allocate properly, and to understand that this is a resource, and this is important for us in order to move forward with our life. So when I started to see the energy that way, my physical energy, that vital energy, my life started to change, because I stopped just wasting it, and I started to put it in the right direction. That's really that simple of a secret. We need to stop wasting it and put it at the right direction. Which directions? We're talking more about that in dreams and goals. But now, ladies, that sounds so easy in theory, but in of course in our daily life, this is just not as straightforward. And right now we are going to talk about how to have that great levels of energy. And first, I will start with very, very basic things, but that fundamentals, but it's so important that you make sure of that, that you cover, that you check it out from your list, so that we can move to more deeper levels, okay? And this is maintaining that our physical body, right? Because the energy comes from physical body, and therefore you need to take a great care of your certain physical needs, such as sleep. Yes, ladies, sleep, having a proper refreshing sleep is so important. It is. And if you wake up in the morning and you already feel like you're tired, you already feel like you don't have any energy at all, this is bad. We need to change it. And what you can do is first make sure that you have everything set up properly for your bedding. Like, invest in your bedding. Like, you need to have that perfect pillow that you can sleep nicely. You know how long it took me to find the proper pillow? Like, so long. I changed through the last 3 years. I changed so many pillows. That was a complete disaster. I was just tired to changing pillows because didn't work for me until I found the one that thanks God is working for me. But I know how important the pillow is. So hand select your pillow, make sure that it's perfect for you. Then again, the materials that you sleep, right? That like I like linen, I sleep in linen bedding. Then the mattress should be comfortable. The position of your bed, make sure you don't have that stuffy things underneath the bed. There should be empty space underneath the bed. That energy should circulate very well. Then make sure that you have that nice, cool, fresh environment where you sleep, right? Yes, those are small things, but you need to make sure that you check it out because you sleep every day. This is so important for your energy. And of course, you need that particular amount of sleep. Like, for example, I need 8 to 9 hours of sleep. How many of sleep? How many hours do you need? You need to know that, and you need to make sure that's your responsibility to make sure that you're getting these hours. And of course, don't go sleep too late. Like, don't go sleep after 11. Then you will be just always tired because, and it's not so good for our beauty as well, because after 10 we have these hormones of youth are working for us in order to maintain our beauty. So this is the time to take advantage of that and try to go sleep early. Okay, prioritize yourself on this one. I know how easy it is to just to get distracted and do something, watch a movie or something, right? But please, you need to prioritize yourself. That's also where your personal boundaries are. You set when you go to sleep, and you need to go to sleep at this time because you need that sleep for your energy. You need your energy to achieve your goals, to go to the next level, because on the level of energy that you have, you can only go to that same level. If you want to upper level, you will need more energy. So that's why I'm telling you how to ensure that. Okay, so another thing is your regimen, right? It goes quick to your sleeping schedule. So your sleeping schedule should be consistent, right? Because you should have that rituals where you go sleep at the same time, where you wake up at the same time. This will give you just so much stability for your nerve system, that gives you more support in life, that you know that you do this every day. This is your ritual. And yes, I know that happens sometimes. I also do something going out, and then I end up going sleep late. But if that's happened, I don't blame myself. I just wake up at the same time that I usually wake up, and then I just go continue with my regimen. I just go back to sleep at the same time. So we have a regimen, and sometimes things happen, and we can have these days when we are not doing it. But nothing wrong with that. Just continue back, just go back and do it again the next day. Okay, ladies, so the proper sleep and your regimen. So another thing is food. Of course, we all know that the healthy food, fresh food, vegetables, so important for us. I actually gonna tell more about nutrition basics for women maybe soon, because this is very, very important topic. And once you understand it in your mind, and then you will just be able to follow the system in your life, and then it will just become a second nature to you. It's really not the rocket science. You just need to know the basics. But again, what I want to tell you here in the energy things about nutrition, is so important that, let's say, when you have lunch, that you don't overeat, or you don't eat something like heavy burger and then coming back to work. Because what happens is you probably will start to feel sleepy or tired, or your productivity will just go down so much. You know why? Because all that energy, all the precious energy that we need, it just went to your belly to digest that burger. Can you imagine? It is so unfair, but that's what's happening. That's why I try to eat that light meals for lunch, and of course try to do it for the rest of the time as well. But after lunch you still want to keep your productivity, and therefore prefer some light meals for lunch. So this is really, really good advice. And of course, ladies, less caffeine. We don't need to have that endless cups of coffee, because it just keeps our nerve systems constantly going, and then we don't have that rest, and if it's not getting rest, it's just getting overworked all the time. Then after that, it can just get exhausted, and you will have a huge burnout, and that's not how we roll, right? So you can have 1, maybe 2 cup of coffee, just to enjoy yourself, to get that in the mood, and you'll be great. And then of course water, reminding you, also very important. We need that water for everything, all our body. So just make sure, I am reminding you again, that you are getting that. Even if you forget, there is some apps that have the trackers where you can track that you drink water. And ladies, so these were that basics, absolutely basics. These are our fundamentals for our physical energy pillars, right? Foundation. and you need to make sure 100% that you have all this, because if you don't even have this one, then there is no need to go further, because this is the basics. Like when we build the house, we need first to make sure that the foundation is good. So these are very, very foundation. Just go through the list and make sure that you do all this, then you're all good, my lady. And now I will see you in the next session, where we will go more deeper on next levels.